this video is going to focus primarily on the scooter, or the Vespa, if you want to call it that. So let's get started. Este video se centrará la atención en la motocicleta que tendrá Batichica. Comencemos. Just a quick reminder before we get started, a like, comment, and subscribe certainly helps out the channel. Thank you. After reading the list of items we need to work on today, keep in mind that your version can totally differ from this. It doesn't have to be like mine. So taking apart your figure or vehicle is going to be necessary to sand and paint. And of course, to get to that headlamp that you see there, you do have to remove that from the back, which means you'll have to remove the housing from the piece that it's attached to, and you'll have to either scratch through it or you'll have to cut it, which means you'll have to rebuild that piece to put it back together. Aparte de los tornillos que tienes que remover, es necesario remover el faro que tiene al momento, pero eso está pegado, está sellado. Tendrás que cortarlo y tendrás que reconstruirlo para poder ensamblarlo nuevamente. Y ya que lo tengas removido, puedes pintar todo con un primer que viene de Tamiya. So once you've got all your parts removed, you can actually sand them down, get them ready for primering, and I used the Tamiya Primer Gray. Now this is another airbrush that I have. It is a side feed brush, and just what the name implies, the ink well is on the side of the unit, which allows you to see from one side in particular so that you can actually come in closer for details. It's meant for illustration, but of course you can use it for other purposes. Unfortunately, you have to have very thin fluid to go through here because the siphon cup has a very, very small opening. And as you can see, it is the same design as the others as far as the construction, the counterbalance handle on the back, and the needle. You still have to learn how to disassemble and reassemble it, and keep cleaning that needle depending on the medium that you use. In this case, we're using black ink, and it's an acrylic ink, so it's going to stick well to the plastic surfaces here. And I'm just covering the inside. I don't want any light leaks coming through from the LEDs that I'll be placing on the inside. Este aureógrafo es un poco diferente, tiene la fuente de tinta hacia un lado y necesitas tener un líquido sumamente destilado para que pueda entrar por esa entrada que tiene muy pequeña, ese orificio pequeño, y solamente vamos a estar pintando en este caso con tinta negra, tinta de acrílico. Entonces se va a adherir muy bien a la superficie de plástico aquí al interior. Pintamos el interior porque no queremos luz que se desplace en el resto del plástico cuando pongamos las luces al interior. this is what it looks like fully painted, and you can add the exhaust as it is or cut it down. I ended up cutting it down, and then I'll show you a finished product of what it looks like. Now let's get to the helmet and hollow it out. You'll have to use a Dremel to correctly smooth it out and to hollow it out deep enough so that it fits the head. And it's going to take you a while. It's soft plastic, but take your time. Continuamos con el casco y vamos a entonces no solo perforarlo, sino vamos a excavarlo para que quede completamente hueco, para que la cabeza pueda entrar fácilmente, no se atore y pueda removerse fácilmente. Show you what's inside powering those LEDs. It's this micro switch with a button cell from evansdesigns.com, and you can purchase it this way or without the battery. You will have to solder the wires to the LED. Esta es la pila con el alambre ya conectado hacia el switch pequeño y viene de la compañía evansdesigns.com. This is a light strip that I got from lightmybricks.com. I cut it in half and I used it for the headlamp. Esta es la luz LED que utilicé para el faro y lo conseguí con lightmybricks.com. Now the wire connector to the LED is also from lightmybricks.com, but you have to cut it in half to have one connecting end, and then the other end you'll have to solder to the wires that go to the switch. El alambre de conexión a la luz LED viene de lightmybricks.com y tienes que cortarlo a la mitad y entonces soldarlo con los otros alambres que van al switch. You'll need a silicone mold to pour in some UV resin and create your own headlamp lens. Necesitas un molde de silicón para hacer tu propio faro. Pones resina UV, entonces lo puedes tener ya listo como lo ves aquí. You can use that same silicone mold and create the rear lens for the tail lamp. Puedes nuevamente utilizar ese molde de silicón y hacer la luz o el faro para la parte de la luz de reversa. So take a quick look once again in a review of the items that were done or the steps taken to get to this process. And though it's a simple project, there's still some time involved to get to the final look. Toma nota de los pasos que se tomaron para llegar hasta el producto final que ves aquí. Y entonces claramente pues las botas no lo grabé porque sencillamente es algo muy simplificado de solamente pintar el color amarillo sobre las botas. I hope you like the process of the Batvespa in this video. If you do, please like, comment, and subscribe. And we'll see you here next time. Si te gustó el video y aprendiste algo, entonces ponle un like, un comentario y por favor suscríbete al canal. Nos vemos aquí la próxima.